Hi guys, hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a Q&A video which has been requested for quite some time now. पर आज मैं इसे थोड़े से twist के साथ कर रही हूँ because I also want to keep it interesting over here. So I have basically my table and my art supplies, if you can see it already. I will be attempting to paint something. A while ago I posted this post on my community tab that you can see on the screen right now, and so many of you sent me so many questions. With that, let me set this up and then let's get started with the questions. ये इतना मतलब I was like, yes, you dragged my ass and you called me out, and thank you for that. So basically, Cookie Pie asked me, she or he, I don't know, my question: how do you feel about being so inconsistent with your videos? After every 2 to 3 videos, you disappear and then you promise to be more consistent, only to fail at it time and again. And that's true because I've mentioned this before. I kind of get into my head. And what that does is it basically puts me in a loop where I'm like, you know what, I'm not good enough and I should not be filming videos. My videos are not interesting. Nobody wants to watch my videos. Stuff like that. Basically, जो भी मैं अपने बारे में सोचती हूँ वही मैं अपने videos के बारे में सोचने लगती हूँ. And then it becomes a cycle and then I just don't post because not posting anything in that case becomes better than posting things that are not perfect or things that I don't think are perfect. But I have tried very hard to get myself out of that mentality because it really is counterproductive. It doesn't serve a purpose and it just makes you feel like crap all the time. So Ritu, who is a lovely follower of mine, who has been following me for a long time. Hi Ritu, I see you. I really appreciate your comments. She asked me a bunch of questions. First, she said, what problems do you face the most while shooting videos? So there are a couple of problems that I face in general. Okay, so sound is a big issue because मेरे घर पे साइड पे वॉल्स की जगह ना लिटरली स्लाइडर डोर्स हैं, तो वो खिड़कियाँ जैसे काम करता है एंड बाहर की जितनी साउंड होती है वो सारा कैच होता है. सो टिल द टाइम आई कुड फिगर आउट दिस माइक वाला सिचुएशन, आई रियली डिडंट नो हाउ टू फिक्स माई साउंड एंड आई स्टिल डोंट नो मच अबाउट audio editing on Premiere Pro or otherwise. So that is a big issue that I face. Okay, so the next question is, will you ever do a full family video, which is you, your mom, dad and your sister? So first of all, Shrishti is my cousin. She's my Masi's daughter. So uski apni life hai. Although she's come to live with us for a couple of months and she will be working with me from now on, which is very exciting. And because of which I'm basically confident कि अब मेरा video हर दिन जाने वाला है because I literally have someone that can work with me and then I can get things done. There's that. But yeah, full family video हमारे दिमाग में honestly बहुत interesting video है, but you will have to wait for it. It's going to be a lot of fun, I promise, and in that video you will see all of us together. Okay, so Tanya Mishra has asked me, if you had to choose one makeup product from your makeup vanity, what would it be? अगर आपने मुझसे क्वेश्चन कुछ सालों पहले पूछा होता तो मैं आपको बोलती लिपस्टिक, बट अब इफ़ यू आस्क मी आई थिंक आई एम गोना गो विद ब्लश. Okay, so Haya Khan asked me, how was your experience in college? Were you scared on the first day? Now, this is a very interesting question. I don't think anyone has asked me this before. My first day of college actually was really nice, and I've always been like a very social person, and I became even more social when I joined college because I really wanted to make sure that I was, getting a good first impression and I was making friends because school mein you know these people, you've known these people your entire life, so there's not a lot of chance jahan pe you'll not get to talk to them. But college is kind of different because people come from like everywhere in the country. Actually, I was in DU, so it was really nice. I was a little bit scared because it was a new place. पहली बार मैं घर से इतना दूर गई थी खुद से, and it was a whole new experience. But overall, my day was quite eventful. I made a lot of friends. Okay, so next, Swastika has asked me, do you like your hair short or long? I like my hair short or long. I like my hair long right now and I really want to like grow them. So I like my hair long for now, but my mood keeps changing. Do you like it colored or not? Oh, I definitely like it colored. I actually only like it colored. What are some of the skincare tips you wish you knew earlier? Oh my goodness, so many. First of all, you need to have like some sort of dampness in your face before you apply your skincare. You don't really have to apply your skincare over very dry skin. The second thing that I wish I had known much earlier in life is that over exfoliating is not going to solve the problem. तो हर skincare problem का solution ज़बरदस्ती scrub करना नहीं होता. Yes, it might feel like your skin has like cleared up for now, but really what you're doing is just causing micro tears in your skin, if you're over exfoliating with very harsh physical exfoliators. So that's something that you need to take care of. Jay Khajuria asked me, your first makeup experience. Well, this is a funny story because I used to be a dancer in school. So हम लोग ना annual day पे, मैं basically हर event पे होती थी. I used to be in all of the dance performances always. And अगर आप लोगों में से किसी ने भी स्कूल के एनुअल डे में परफॉर्म किया है, आपको पता है कि जो मेकअप वो लोग करते हैं वो इतना खतरनाक होता है. सो माई फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस आई थिंक वॉज माई डांस टीचर पुटिंग ऑन दिस crazy amount of really bad looking makeup, and she had basically plastered the same thing on everybody. हम actually competition के लिए जा रहे थे. So it's not कि सिर्फ आपकी embarrassment आपके स्कूल तक contain होगी. नहीं नहीं नहीं, आप दूसरे स्कूल जाएंगे और आप भूत लगेंगे. And we didn't know about removing makeup. उस टाइम पे makeup removers का concept और ये सब का नहीं पता था. We just had to wash our faces. So basically हम भयंकर 50 किलो मेकअप लेके दूसरे स्कूल से आके, अपने स्कूल से आके घर तक वो मेकअप लगा के गए थे. And it was a traumatizing experience to say the least. So next question is by Pavni Sharma, who's asking me, how are you keeping yourself sane during these tough times? Well, I'm painting in a video, which is not something that I do generally. So I have different ways in which I like to keep myself sane, and not just like I mean, I right now know that there's a pandemic and it's really, really crazy. But in general also, when I'm feeling like very stressed and very, very anxious, I kind of go back to things that I used to love, and I still do. So I got these art books for Papa and I to paint together. And then I also resort to makeup. For some weird reason, doing complicated makeup looks makes me feel really good about myself. And I'm pretty sure this question is being asked like apart from content creation, what I do. So makeup, like मैं अपने pleasure के लिए भी करती हूँ. Sometimes I do it to practice, just to improve my skills. Sometimes I just do it because I feel like trying something new. So makeup is something that makes me feel really good. And apart from that, I like to dance. It's called Keep Smiling, and it says, Heidi, I'm your biggest fan, Satyam. Hi Satyam, nice to meet you. It says, my question to you is, how do you manage your work and other things? I sometimes manage my work and my personal life very well. And then other times I am just constantly like stressed. That's something that I actually have been working on, and I have improved it a lot more. Like at first, everything was like an extreme. So if I am doing a lot of work in my professional life, there's not a lot of personal life to be had. And then if I was taking time off for my personal life, then I was totally completely ignoring work. And that's something that you can like hear from the sound of it is a bad idea. You should have a balance between work and personal life, and that's the only way you can sustain doing anything in your life. So Debish Rai Mishra asked me what my nickname is. My father calls me Laddu. My mama calls me Sona or Sonu. And my favorite color is pink and white, but pink mostly. Okay, so next Study With Me asked me, said, you have left XOXO for quite some time. Do you want to work with other companies again, or do you prefer your individual channel? I thought about working with other companies for a very long time, but then I realized that what I really wanted to do was, what my initial plan was to work in a company for a couple of years, learn things, learn more, save up to be able to do things on my own, and then have my own individual channel, which is pretty much what I'm doing. So right now I don't want to work with any other companies unless it's like a hosting gig. If it's a hosting gig, if you have a vacancy, please let me know. But otherwise, I am pretty good working on my own. Okay, Ganga has asked, why are you not making more vlogs and sharing your tasty recipes? Well, I've said this before, but I just feel that my life is not that interesting. तो मतलब मेरे को समझ नहीं आता मैं vlog क्या बनाऊँ. I know लोग, बहुत सारे लोग अभी घर पे vlogging कर रहे हैं. In fact, काफ़ी लोगों के channels अभी बहुत बढ़ गए हैं ये home vlogging करके lockdown में. But मेरे को genuinely नहीं समझ आता कि मैं vlog करूँ क्या. तो अगर आपके पास ideas हैं on what I can vlog on, then I will be happy to share vlogs, and then also along with it I'll be happy to share my recipes in my vlogs. पर पहले बताओ मुझे आपको vlogs में देखना क्या है. You land up at XOXO and you miss working there. I was in my second year of college when I started blogging, and at the same time those interviews for the XO videos had just come out, and I was very keen on participating, but I just thought to myself, you know what, I've just started blogging and maybe it's a good idea to focus on being a blogger first. One day I just ended up posting a hair tutorial. I was like, ठीक है, अगर XO के auditions नहीं हो रहे हैं अभी, तो I'll just maybe start my own channel and I'll figure it out on my own. And I posted a hair tutorial. Komal tagged Gayatri, who was our boss at XO, and she saw it and she called me for a screen test. So I gave the screen test and I got in. About my first collaboration, well, I don't remember my first collaboration exactly. It's been a while since I've been creating content, but I remember doing this really beautiful shoot in a very gorgeous pink designer gown. I think the brand was called Riddhi and Revika, and it was a barter collaboration. I had to send actually it wasn't even a barter collaboration, it was more like sourcing. So they got a full shoot out of me and they got beautiful pictures and everything, and I had to return the garment back. Okay, so spiritual wisdom is asking me, what do you think is the best and worst part of your job? I think the best part is having like an extended family, which is you guys, being able to interact with so many people. That I think is the best part of my job. The worst part of my job is that people sometimes find themselves entitled to information about our private lives, and they think that we're just our content. And she's asked me if I've ever faced racism. And yes, I faced racism my entire life. Look at me, I am Nepalese. People always felt the need to tell me that I'm Nepalese and they would also like to insinuate that I'm probably Chinese or Japanese or whatever their limited knowledge was of things. Ayushi Nair has asked me, why did you choose to take YouTube as your profession? That's very interesting. Actually, I started as a blogger. YouTube as a profession was always like my dream career, but I never kind of believed in myself enough to be like a YouTuber. And I just realized that it makes me very, very happy. It makes me feel like my creative kida is always being fed, and I don't think I would have been able to be very happy in a 9-to-5 job. And at the end of the day, my goal is to be happy with whatever I'm doing in life. So I chose this career to be happy, to constantly, be creative, to have control over the things that I do, to be my own boss, and also because the money is really good if you make it. So there's that. So Aparna Singh says, you haven't talked much about your struggle and family and YouTube community friends. Really want to know about that. Struggle, yeah, I think this is such a common theme, but I grew up in a middle class family, and the only struggle that we've had is financial. As I go ahead, hopefully you will see more collaborations if I can get out of my head and if I can like stop being shy. Were you a topper or a backbencher? I was always on the front seat. I hate sitting at the back because I couldn't hear anything. And I wasn't a topper. I was always that A wala kid. A plus la sakti thi, but I was just too busy doing other things. So I was always an A grade wala kid. What was your style like when you were in school? Nothing. I had bangs, side bangs. I always had lamba bal, so ponytails or choti. I am in touch with a couple of them, and we've just been best friends ever since we were in school, and that still continues. Will you do clothing hauls in the future? I hope you do, because I love your styling. Trust Fated, thank you so much. That's very kind. I will be doing a clothing haul very soon. I've ordered a bunch of clothes and I'm very excited to show you guys that. But I have basically shifted my fashion content to my second channel, which is Lilmissgurung Beta, which is an all-exclusive fashion channel. So if you want to see more fashion videos, styling videos, you have to go and follow me there. What do you think your fashion sense is, and how do you describe it? So my fashion sense, I think my style has evolved over the years, but I still have been a fan of more minimal styling. I love putting colors together. Ultimate goal would be to just live a really happy, healthy life. Yes, I've been uploading. In fact, you will be seeing videos every single day on my channel. So there's that. Sapna Chetri has asked me, can you speak Nepali? Yes. What made you do dance classes? By the way, I love your dance. Thank you so much, Sapna. And I mentioned this earlier in the video. It just makes me feel better. And I also wanted to pursue my dream of learning professionally. So there's that. How do I deal with anxiety? I've done an entire video. But if you want to get started and if you don't know where to start, go for therapy. It's going to be the best thing ever. From where did you buy these rainbow earrings? Same from where I got these. I posted a picture. This is from a brand called Gypsy Mal. It's on Instagram. I'm going to link them below. Do your parents pressurize you for getting married? Absolutely not. Chanvi, hi. You asked me, you said you missed me and you asked me if I missed you too. Yes, the answer is I missed you guys too. How much did you get in your board exams? I scored, my best of 4 was 91.5%. Alina D. Cruz has asked me what keeps you sane during this pandemic and what's your guilty pleasure? My guilty pleasure is eating the food that I cook, and my body has received the consequence. This is what my masterpiece looks like, and if you like this video, if you like chatting with me, let me know in the comments. I'm going to see you in the next video very, very soon, and I love this. I feel like I haven't talked to you guys in a really long time, so this is amazing. Make sure you subscribe and like the video. This way the YouTube algorithm knows that I exist. Make sure you follow me on my second channel, which is Lilmissgurung Beta, and yeah, I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.